All right, so the word for today, gazpacho. And these are two of my favorites. I've got my roasted yellow pepper and garlic, and I've got my cucumber-kiwi. Made healthy vegan style. No oil, no wheat, no refined sugar, no rice. Simply delicious. And today, I'm going to show you how to make your own. Welcome to the Make Your Own Cooking Show. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Javon, and what I do is show you how to make healthier versions of your favorite foods using minimally processed ingredients, no oil, no wheat, no refined sugar, and no rice. And today what we're making is one of my favorites. We're going to make two, actually, gazpachos. We're going to make a roasted yellow pepper and garlic, and we're going to make a cucumber kiwi. Now, for those of you who aren't familiar with gazpacho, traditionally it's a soup that you would eat in the summer because you use raw ingredients and it's not to be heated. Now, in our second one that we're going to make, our cucumber kiwi, we're going to use nothing but raw ingredients. But in this one, I'm going to roast some of the ingredients, which sometimes you do. Now, our raw ingredients are going to be basil, lemon, and turmeric. But I'm going to roast our carrots, our yellow squash, yellow onion, yellow heirloom tomatoes, yellow peppers, and our garlic. And on the side here, I have a little bit of salt and some salt-free vegetable broth. Now, a lot of times when I make recipes, people will say to me, well, where do you get certain things? I can't find this or I can't find that. I'm fortunate because where I live, I can find pretty much any ingredient I need. One of them being these yellow heirloom tomatoes. Now, if you can't find these in your area, you could definitely substitute red tomatoes for these or the small yellow grape tomatoes. But there are no rules. So if you need to sub something, if you'd rather use zucchini or a different type of onion, you can make the recipe fit for your taste. But this is tried and true, and the way I usually make it, the flavor is amazing. I know you'll love it. Let's get to it. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do is get our vegetables ready to roast. And most of them we're gonna leave whole, but we do need to top off our carrots, cut our squash, and cut our onion. Okay, so these are some. Okay, so I'm getting my vegetables ready for roasting. I'm gonna wrap my garlic in some parchment paper. This helps it cook a little faster and get nice and soft without it burning on the outside. And after that, I'm just gonna prep my other vegetables, get them on the pan, and get them in the oven. If you're enjoying this video, please like and subscribe below. Okay, so now I've got my veggies roasted and I've let them sit and cool completely. One thing I want to do is make sure that my veggies are completely cool. For one, it's just how you do it when you're mixing a gazpacho. But then secondly, I'm going to be adding it to a plastic container. And I don't mind using a plastic container, but I don't want to add anything too hot to a plastic container because it's going to interact with the plastic and you can get chemicals in your food. So in general, and particularly here, I let things cool before I put it in a plastic container. But now that they are cool, let's get them in our container and start mixing them up. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna do is remove my seeds from my peppers, and then I'm gonna cut off the ends and remove the skins from my onion as well. And now that everything is ready for the blender, I'm gonna add it, and at the very end, I'm gonna add some garlic. And now it's time to do some blending. So now I've got all of my roasted veggies in my blender. Now I'm gonna add the fresh ingredients to blend with them. So I love the flavor of fresh basil, especially in a soup like this one. Then I'm gonna add some lemon and some cracked pepper. Now this is simple, really simple, but this simple seasoning will allow the flavors of the roasted veggies to really shine in this recipe. All right, so now I've got it blended. I want to show you guys what it looked like. Now, the way I blend it is super smooth. I blended it enough for it to get nice and smooth. No, you don't feel any kind of texture at all. It's just like a smooth soup. Now, gazpachos traditionally are eaten cold, so I'm going to put this in the fridge and let it cool a little bit. But I want you to know, you can definitely eat this as it is, room temperature. I tasted some already, and it tastes great. You could even heat this up, truth be known. So it's a matter of personal preference. Again, they're made to be eaten cold, or traditionally they're eaten cold, but there are no rules. You do it to what suits you. Okay, so I'm gonna get this in the refrigerator right now, get it cooling, and we're gonna start on our Cucumber-Kiwi Gazpacho. Now for our second gazpacho, we're gonna do a traditional style, meaning everything is gonna be raw. All the ingredients are healthy, of course. We're making our cucumber kiwi, a little something I made up that is very, very good. We're gonna use some green kiwi. Now, if you can only get golden kiwi, they will work too, but I'm using green kiwi. We're gonna use another yellow heirloom tomato. Again, if you can only find red tomato, that works. If you can only find grape or cherry tomatoes, they will work too. We're gonna use an avocado to give it some texture and some mouthfeel. We're gonna use some garlic, some lime, a little bit of salt, some fresh dill, and then some cucumber, of course. Now, I've prepped most of my stuff. I still have to cut my avocado and cut some lime that I'm gonna juice and add it to the rest of our fresh ingredients here, blend it up, and we've got our second soup done. Let's get to it. Okay, so let's get the rest of our veggies prepped here. Now I'm using avocado. Avocados are a source of really healthy fat. They're high in vitamin E, have tryptophan, and lots of mono, unsaturated fat. But for those of you who want to keep your fat consumption low, you can simply omit this avocado and this soup will still be excellent. All right, so there you go. We have both of our soups done now, and they both look absolutely beautiful, beaming with color and nutrition. This is a reflection of healthy, nutritious foods. Now we're gonna decorate them a little bit, dress them up, and add even more healthy ingredients. Let's do it. So to my first soup, I'm gonna add some mixed microgreens, and then I'm gonna add some chickpeas that I tossed in some coconut aminos and then roasted to add some crunch. Not only does this make this soup look beautiful, but it takes the nutrition up another notch. Into my cucumber kiwi, I had cut some kiwi and some cucumber and dill and set aside, and now I'm gonna garnish the soup with that. Again, it looks great and the nutrition is amazing. So we got both of our delicious soups done and they look great. I was thinking, what could I plate with these soups that would be a good complement to them? And what better than some nice bread? So here I have my healthy vegan, roasted garlic and rosemary bread with sun-dried tomatoes. Healthy vegan style, of course, no oil, no wheat, no refined sugar, no rice. And that bread is beautiful. I'm gonna be posting this bread really, really soon. So stay tuned for that. I'm gonna cut some right now to go with the soups. Okay, so for those of you who have made my millet buns or my millet loaf bread, if you enjoyed those, you will love this one. This is easily my best bread yet, so stay tuned. I'll be posting it soon. All right, guys, so we got both of our soups done here. Look at these, they are absolutely beautiful. We got our roasted yellow pepper and garlic, our cucumber kiwi, both beaming with color and flavor. And listen, I just want to take a minute to say, I enjoy making all the healthy vegan recipes I do, but these type are my favorite because the nutrition is turned up a notch. I can't wait to try it and let you know how it goes. I'm going to use some of my delicious healthy vegan bread here and taste them both. Flavor is just right. So good. Bread goes well with it also. Now let's try our cucumber kiwi. Yes. Lots of flavor, both of them. Personally, I would eat them with a plainer bread than this because this does have tomatoes and other things, so it kind of, it's a lot of flavor at once. But let's also do this. Even better. Flavor comes through more without the bread. Cucumber kiwi. Can taste the nutrition, can taste the vegetables, taste the fruits. These are great. This is healthy vegan eating at its essence. I urge you to make these. Make them when it's hot, make them when it's cold, eat them cold, heat it up. Very versatile, super dish. Thanks for watching. So I've had a lot of people write me and ask me how to find the recipes to the cooking show videos like the one you just watched. If you're having trouble finding the recipe, look below the video for the word more. Tap on the word more and you'll see the beginning of the recipe. Tap on the word more again and the full recipe will appear, and then you can begin to make your own. Thanks for watching.